Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today I'm going through all the stationery that I bought in September, and you will, for example, see all the planners that I bought for 2025. So first I go through all the purchases, how much they cost, and then in the end we will look at my spending planner, so you will see how it went budget-wise, because I do budget my money for stationery. I want to be honest and show you how it really went also in my budget. But I have so much to show you, so we better just start. And I will go these in order of purchase. So on the 14th of September I bought this Pentel Energel liquid gel ink pen, and I don't know why I keep buying these. I don't know, I assume that these are popular, liked, good pens, but every time when I end up finally buying one, I'm disappointed. I don't know, maybe it's about the papers that I use, so I always feel like this is too wet and too, I don't know, it smears. It's not a pleasant writing experience. Okay, I tried again, it didn't work. One reason was of course I wanted to give something to charity, and what a better way to have a good excuse to buy a pen. So I paid $3.99 and I will use it some way, but it didn't end up in daily use or in even weekly use. I think it's mainly that I don't use papers that this would work with nice. I don't know, no. You will soon see what pens I love the most. I bought that pen from a grocery store, so then we went to another big grocery store. I went there because I wanted more of these Brunnen A4 notebooks. If you have been watching these videos, you have seen so many of these in different colors. Now, because all the prices have gone up, and also in Finland the VAT has gone up, so everything is more expensive. So previously I paid, if I remember correctly, $2.99 for these for years. But now they had different prices for these matte versions, and then I think there was kind of like a metallic cover, but I don't mind about the cover because I just mind about the pages. So I chose this, and they didn't have any other colors. But I wanted the cheapest option possible, so I took two of these green ones because I was worried that maybe they stop selling these, or maybe the price will just go up and up and up. So I bought what was left on the shelf, and two of these green ones. The other is already in use as my morning pages, for which I use these, and this was €3.49, so the price has gone up 50 cents. For a €3 product, that is a pretty big change. But this paper is such good quality. Well, it says here best quality and premium paper, 90 GSM. This is a German brand, and I think, well, I don't know if it's made for fountain pens, but this works so nice with fountain pens. So nice. So it's a joy to write with a fountain pen with an M nib. Every morning, my morning pages in these. So now I have again something in my stash for the future. Then when I was buying that notebook, I saw these, and these were on sale. The normal price was $10.90 and now it was €5. So less than half from the normal price. And yes, these are M, so medium. I use the small S. I don't call it ever S. So I use the 0.5 in my journal, but the 0.7 goes with everything else, like writing in our kitchen calendar or writing a grocery list or whatever. I just love the Pilot frixion. I know this is something that others are like, yuck, but for me, I just love the writing experience. For me, it runs so smoothly, it goes like on any paper, I don't know, and I just couldn't resist the price, because I use the blue ones. This turquoise one is lovely, and then a pink and purple, so I can use those also somewhere. So I couldn't resist, so now I don't have any excuse why I wouldn't dare to use my Pilot frixion, because I have them in my stash now. So 2 notebooks, and then these as extra from that grocery store that day. Then we go 1 week further, and we were again grocery shopping, and we took this, which we take every year. So this is our kitchen calendar, so of course we needed one for next year. So we just hang this on the kitchen wall, so it has these week. So actually, when does it start? Oh, it starts already before Christmas, so I could almost start it already. So it has the current month and 2 following months, and here is space to write, and then it has this weekly view. Here it doesn't bother me that the weekend is so small. We just write here my spouse's work schedule and any home tasks that need to happen on a certain day, and then of course if we are traveling somewhere or something. So but I just love it, and this is so good value for the money. So this price was $14.95, and we paid like half, so my part from that was €7.48. So we have the one view in the kitchen. Then I always take this. Now we have this, the 25 in the kitchen. So when the year has passed, I will take the 25 and put it here beside my table on the wall to have the full year view. I have now the 24, and then every time when the week has passed, I take these out here, and I can use these nice pictures somewhere. I have always these calendars on my desk here beside my computer and everywhere I want. And then I cut these. Yes, I cut these out, and these I love to use as grocery lists because this is a bit thicker paper. I just love using these as grocery lists, and so I use like every piece of this calendar. So when the year has gone, there is not a lot of left of it, only this yearly view, which I will then use the whole next year. And it has a pocket here in the back. This just has become such a usable, so good value for the money, and it doesn't matter, although the pictures are sometimes, this is cute, but sometimes the pictures are very boring or low quality. Oh, this is awesome. And sometimes they are even repeating pictures from boring from different so cute, from different years. So but so usable, and we can get it from this grocery store, and it's lovely. We have the Finnish holidays, and I don't know, I don't think it's such huge thing in different countries, but we celebrate names. Well, it doesn't say my name, but this is my name day here on the 25th of November. So, and if you're wondering, this is in Finnish and Swedish, because those are 2 languages that we use here in Finland. So love it, love it, love it. So then I also bought something else, because in September I had started a new job and I wanted a calendar for that, and I saw this is the brand of this calendar, and it's as you can see, I can fit it in my passport TN. So this was my work setup, and I say was because I got fired, but that's about that. I just loved using. It's dirty because the working conditions were dirty, but it's okay. So this was, or is still, academic calendar. So it started in July and it will go to August next year. So it has just these weekly views, but this was perfect because I was working from Monday to Friday, so I didn't need these weekend days, and this was just useful for making notes. And yeah, it was working, and this only cost $4.95. So because it was so inexpensive, I took it. And now, of course, there is so many months left, so if I get a new job and I need a calendar, I can still use it, and maybe I will come up with some other use for it. But I just thought this setup was perfect. So I have some notes here and a notebook, and then I had put this Travelers Company pen holder here, and yes, I have my name on the pen so nobody gets mixed whose pen is that. And then this calendar also came with a notebook, but I started to use that one that was already like started. So yeah, I don't want to talk about or like think about that because I will get sad. But this I bought then back then, and you can see maybe how patinate my Chick Sparrow cover got when I was using it, just keeping it in my pocket. So it was, okay, let's go move on. Then a real confession time, because I'm not proud of this, and this is a mistake I could have left undone, but I ordered 2 of these Kinbor weekly planners, and I don't have a good explanation for that. I haven't even opened this other one yet. It says live well and be yourself. This was called Deep Forest, and this is a blue dream. This was 1077 and this was 1084. Of course, I had followed the Hobonichi discussion the whole September, and then I was just like, of course I have been curious about this Kinbor. I thought that okay, I'm not getting a Hobonichi weeks for next year, so this could be a good replacement for that. But again, it's like, why would I need a replacement for the Hobonichi weeks if I have decided that it's not working for me and I don't want to use it? I have made a video about the Hobonichi weeks and that I'm not using it anymore, so why would I need a replacement? But I'm curious. I wanted to see, why did I buy 2? Maybe because I also usually buy at least 2 of the Hobonichi weeks. I don't know. One excuse was that I could use this as a gaming planner, just anything like random fun. But now, of course, okay, it starts in January, so I haven't started using it, and it really starts in January. The week that there is the January 1st is the 1st, so you can't start this earlier. I could use this for goals or I don't know, whatever, but I was so curious about the paper, and my original thoughts was, because there is like this talk about, is it Tomoe River paper, is it something else? And I always thought that if a Chinese brand is making like a Hobonichi Weeks dupe, why would they use an expensive Japan-made paper to make a dupe? Of course, then the dupe would be very good if the paper is the same, but then it would be imported paper that would be expensive. So how would they keep the price then so low? Because if you look at the market and all the planners that have Tomoe River paper, those are not cheap. I don't know, maybe the price comes then from the smaller print runs. Maybe Kinbor can make so big print runs that they can keep the price low, but still the price is so low compared to Hobonichi Weeks. So that's one point that I don't believe that this is Tomoe River paper. The other point is that if it would be Tomoe River paper, why wouldn't Kinbor say it clearly? I don't understand, because it's not a paper that only Hobonichi is allowed to use. So if they would use Tome River paper, why wouldn't they say it? So those are the two reasons why I very highly doubt it that this is Tome River. But then it's very close to it. So I just maybe, but what would be for me like I would believe is that they would make a very, very good dupe of that paper. But I think I read somewhere from Kinbor that this is made out of imported paper. So is there somebody in Japan making a Tome River dupe paper? I don't know. I just find this so confusing because I don't understand. If they would use Tome River, why wouldn't they say it clearly? I don't understand. There is no reason why wouldn't they say it. If you want to have a flip of this, please let me know, because I'm not so interested in this, but if you want to see it, I can make the video for you. But this is bigger than Hobonichi Weeks. So in that way, I like it because I have these Chilio Slim Appunto Hobonichi Weeks covers, and I think that the Hobonichi Weeks is too small for this. But this is pretty much perfect in this cover. So in that way, I like this more with my covers, but this is not a problem that everybody has, that they have a Chilio that's too big for the Hobonichi Weeks. I haven't even read this yet, but it comes with this huge planner, which is a Monday start. So I think I can use this somewhere next year. So I will use these somehow, but now they are just like, I don't know. I'm not happy with this purchase. I could have just let it be. Then my last order from September was huge. It was over 100 euros. It was from Amazon Japan, and I bought all my 2025 planners. Let's start here because you have already seen this. So this is my Midori pocket diary in the B6 size, this dog version. I have made a flip of this, so I will link it for you. And this was 16 euros 43 cents. And all these prices that I'm telling you, I have calculated the shipping into them. So there is, after this price, no extra shipping charge. So I have divided it into the prices. This is just, but yes, I have made a separate video, so if you want to see this cuteness, just look the other flip. And then what all else I got from Midori, this was something I just threw at the end into my shopping cart, so you can make a monthly view from it. I have tried it, but it hasn't like found its place yet in use, but I hope that I will get something fun out of this. This is the S size, so there was an M and L also. And this was 7 euros and 1 cent. Then my Travelers Company haul. And this is what I buy every year. So I buy these Travelers passport size dot grid notebooks because I use this as my journal. So my daily journal where I write every day. So for now I have bought these 3 packs every year. So 9 for the year, and this has been enough for 1 year. So let's see. If I start writing more, then this will not be enough, but for now this has been enough. Buying from Amazon Japan, this is good value for the money because I can buy a 3 pack. It ends up being for one insert about 2.4 euros. So this stash was 21 euros 38 cents. 20 euros for my yearly journal. So I don't think that's a bad price for MD paper. I just love MD paper. This is something I haven't bought before. I don't think that I even opened this yet because I was waiting to open it with you. So this is a Traveler's regular size diary for next year. So the weekly and memo. Is this the first one? No, this is the second half. So this I decided, or my plan was to use this for my weekly review. I just thought this would be great for that. Again, MD paper, I love MD paper, and this is simple enough. So let's see if I will manage to do that. But I do like the blue color, so it's because I do not like those red orangey colors. So this was €18.61. Then we get to my favorite part and my main planner for next year, and I'm so I have a lot to show you. This is my main planner for my, well, yes, I will use this for my own life. Well, whose else's? My own appointments and so on, and I will use this for YouTube planning. So if you have watched my videos, you have heard me say that I hate this monthly view, and I like to do my monthly view in a different way. So this starts in December, so I have now started using it, and it has first these yearly views and then this yearly plan. I will just quickly go through. I will show you an empty one, and I love these tabs. I love these. That's one reason why I fell for this. So I go to September monthly, and here I will plan my YouTube videos. So I will plan with sticky notes like this. I will write the idea and put it on the right day, and this is how I plan my videos. Then every other page is empty, like, okay, not empty, with grid. And I counted, I think I have it here somewhere. Yes, so it has 36 grids, or like 34 if you take only these that are like whole and not these margins here. So you can fit 4 weeks, and you can even fit 5 weeks. And this year I had 1 month on one page. I will show you how I do it. Here you can see, let's go to February. I like my monthly to flow like this. So here I have put 4 weeks, because I learned this year that if I put the whole month, I don't like that the month starts on a random weekday and ends on a random weekday. So I decided this year try to have only whole weeks. So then my monthly pages are not complete months. So February starts on the 3rd of February and it ends on the 2nd of March. But I think I will enjoy that better. So I have only now made the first 3 months of the year to get started. And here is January. This is my plotting paper. And then yes, because this started in December, I had also December monthly and then the empty page for December. So I just fell for this. I thought this was perfect. And now if I want to go plan for YouTube videos, I have to go before the tab, and if I want to go to my monthly view, I have to go after the tab, and I will learn it and I will love it. I love this. And in the end it had some empty pages, not a lot, not to fit the whole year here, and I love it. I love it. I know it's a bit random that I'm showing it like this. It's because I haven't shown you yet my new planner, and you will see the unboxing next year. So that's why I will show it you this just in the rings. This I bought to replace the Nolte 1180 that I have used this year, and I found this insert that's the same layout but in pocket size with holes, and I was like, oh, I love it. I just, because I have used now my Nolte 180, I took the pages and cut them out, punched them and put them in my pocket rings. I just wanted to slim down my setup and I loved it, and I was so happy to find this, that I don't have to do it for next year. This was €8.88. This was €12.87. And even this is more expensive than the Nolte 1180. So if I would want to save money, I should buy the Nolte 1180 for next year, because it comes with these pages, it comes with monthly pages, it comes with note pages. So if I would buy that, because last year that cost me under €10. So if I would buy that, cut and punch, I would have this all for just €10. Well, okay, I wouldn't have these, so this is not fair. But this is over €20, and the same pages I would get from the Nolte, that's €10. These all had these yearly views, monthly theme, and I haven't started using these yet, so I don't know what for I will use them, but they would be great for goal planning or whatever. Then this is for my weekly planning. So I have used the weekly pages that I got with my file effects that I bought this year for weekly planning, but I don't have those for next year, so then I decided to try these. So I have started using it, and I'm missing now the December part, because I think this is so great that you get this as a, how they call it, back glue type. So it's a, look, it's like, I don't know, I just love it. So I can just, and this is for me perfect, because I don't want to have these all pages in my planner the whole year. For me, it's enough that I have this week, maybe next week, max a month. I don't need all the weeks of the year in my planner all the time. Not in my, this is the only thing I have the whole year for planning. But these that I use for my health tracking, I have just max a month, and then these I now also have max like 4 weeks. I don't need them before that. So here I have the weekly view where I plan my daily tasks, and here I will put my weekly to-do list. And this is just and again, I have just started using these two, so like yesterday. I don't have a lot of experience. My first impression would be that this is like pretty much same kind of paper as the Nolte. It's not bad paper, it's very smooth. I can write with my fountain pen, no problem, but the only problem is that I use these thick color dot pens, and I think that these bleed through more in these compared to the Nolte. I don't know if I have been more heavy-handed. I need to test that out. So that's my only complaint about these. Otherwise, it's lovely. So I got again these same pages, so I can come up with use cases for these. This was the same price as this, so €12.87. And I haven't bought ring planner inserts a lot previously, so I don't know if that's a lot for 1 year calendar in rings. So I don't have that comparison to make. €12, is it bad or not? I don't know. I was just happy to find these. Then I bought these just note pages. I have bought these also in the mini ring size, and I was happy about these, so I bought them now in the pocket size because I have gone up in the size, and this has 100 sheets. It's just so cute because it says love, 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 love. So this is LoveLeaf, love dot, I don't, this is just cute. And what I have learned is that I enjoy cream paper. That I learned now. If I put something that's like stark white in my planner, I'm like, no. I enjoy all these different cream papers now, and I don't mind that they are like a bit different in color. I just want cream papers. And then I show you a white paper, but I don't think this either is like stark white. This was something new. Amazon has been trying to sell this to me, so what's the brand? I don't know, it probably says it here somewhere, but hey, it says it here. Tsubame. That's the brand. So this is now just dot grit paper, but I don't mind this. I don't think it's so stark white. I didn't know anything about the quality, so that's why I took 2 of these, and this was 60 sheets. And yeah, this was a lot more expensive, so €5.74. So, and this was €2.70, and even if we take in consideration that this is 100 and this is 60 sheets, this is more expensive. So I wanted to try this cheaper option. So if that would also be okay, I could only buy this in the future. But I don't know, I kind of like these Love dot papers. Then I just bought a little bit extra because there were so many nice things and so many cute things. Luckily for my wallet, some things were also sold out, so I couldn't buy them, but there was just so many lovely things. So this was, they called this like an habit building insert. This was $2.70, and I think it has 15 sheets, and this is just monthly views. So you get 6 months on one page, so the whole 12 on one sheet. So this, as it says, habit building. So you could track a habit for 12 months, and I thought this would also be perfect for goals or whatever you want to track. And I don't know, I was just feeling like now I'm getting my life together, so that's why I bought these, that's why I bought this, so I could draw these months on one sheet. Yeah, one idea was to put the month here and use this as a future log. That didn't work out. I tried that for the rest of the year, but I never looked at those pages, so I have to think about what would work for that. Still one thing, this was so fun. I don't now remember what was the other option, but that was sold out. Oh yes, the other one was a to-do list. I don't know if I would have used that either, but this was just a fun idea. So it has this clear pocket where you put this notebook, and this is a bit smaller than the pocket size insert. Well, it's the same size, kind of the whole thing, but this was such a fun idea because when you flip it like this, and this is like the wrong way around, but then you could keep this open and then still flip other pages and have this visible. So yes, that's why the to-do list would have been so awesome, because when you flip your planner, then you will still see your to-do list. But that was sold out. But this is just undated monthly. Yeah, and maybe you now wonder about why did I buy it if I hate this. Again, I hate this monthly view. But I think I was kind of planning it like, again, for the future log. I don't know why I'm such like, I'm now trying. I bought a lot of options and I'm now trying. So to have a month here or 6 weeks, and then the tasks or dates, deadlines that's concerning that. So one idea was for some kind of goal planning to do here. I don't know, I just found this so fun. They have so many fun ideas. So this was €7.55, and I haven't come up with an idea to use it, but I surely probably will someday. And I think that was all. Yeah, that was my whole order from Amazon Japan, which was in total 160 euros 74 cents. And let's then look at my spending planner still, so you can see how much I went over my budget. So here's my spending planner in this, which I already mentioned, this Chilio Slim Apunto cover that's made for the Hobonichi weeks, but I feel like it's way too big for Hobonichi weeks. For me it doesn't work because I don't chunk up my planners. It works if I have 2 Hobonichi weeks there. Maybe that's the reason why I always buy 2. I don't know. I feel like it works better with my Midori B6 Slim notebook because it's wider, so it doesn't move around here. The Hobonichi weeks just keeps moving around. Yeah, my spending. I'm just sorry. So if you haven't watched these videos before, I have a color code. So these colors tell you from which account I take the money. So I have separate accounts for different things. So here I have my necessary account, so all the groceries and things like that. Then my savings account, my stationery account, and my fun account, where I have put like birthday money, and if I sell something, because sometimes I declutter and sell stationery and other things, so then I also will put those funds here. I gave myself for my stationery sinking fund 50 euros, and I didn't have anything left from August, so 50 euros is what I started with the month. I started shopping, and when I reached the Kinbor order, I had to go into my fun account, so I had only 16 euros left in my stationery account, so I took the rest from my fun account, and then the Amazon Japan order I took the money from my fun account. In total I spent 171 euros and 75 cents in stationery, and in this year in total I have already spent over 1,000 euros. Over 1,000 euros in stationery, and that's per month 117 and above, and that's a lot if I'm giving myself 50 euros per month. So this isn't working now. I need to fix this problem. It hasn't helped me that I give myself less here, that I would shop less when I have then the money somewhere else. This hasn't been working. So I have spent a little over 36 euros per month more this year compared to 23. So I have spent a lot. One reason how I have been able to do it is that I have sold also a lot. So that way I have had more money in my account. So when I'm selling something, I can buy something. So that has given me some shopping money, but still it's a lot of money that I have spent. My no spend days goal, I haven't been reaching that either. Well, it is what it is. It's just I haven't been like so motivated even to get this. I have been motivated to, I don't know, maybe try to enjoy life a little bit more and be like less strict about not being able to use money on a certain amount of days in the month. But this is a lot of shopping days, so I'm not happy with this. So this is too much. But now that I have gone through everything that I bought in September, I'm happy. I'm mostly happy with my purchases. The only thing is that I wish maybe that I wouldn't have bought the Kinbors, or maybe that I would have bought just one. But still, if I would have just bought the one, I would still be unhappy with it. Because it was, because I was waiting it to be something else than Tomoe River. I'm not saying it is Tomoe River, but it's pretty close, and I don't like Tomoe River paper, so then I don't like the Kinbor. Now I have seen it, and now I can stop thinking about it, and actually I still have time to sell those, but because I'm not buying the Hobonichi weeks, and I do love the layout of the weekly and notes. So I'm really just thinking that one day when I'm itching for a Hobonichi weeks, I can use the Kinbor to scratch that itch, like I have heard people say here on YouTube. And those weren't so expensive. They were less than one Hobonichi weeks, those two Kinbors. So financially, I could have used the 20 euros for something else, but 60 euros or more for two Hobonichi weeks would have been a different story. But 20 euros for those, I can live with that. That was my September shopping. I don't know, I know it's been a long while from September, and when I was starting to plan for this video, I realized I don't even remember what I have bought in September. And then the end result was that I had bought so much. How has your shopping been lately? Have you survived September? Have you survived Black Friday? Did you make any stationery purchases on Black Friday? I did one order, but let's not talk about that yet. I did it on Sunday, so you will see those items in my December stationery confession video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you down below in the comments and in my next video. Bye bye.